Here are some swatches and comparisons of the brand new Urban Decay Moondust shades. The two that are fully new are Headliner and Heart Thief from this little palette here. They also released Emo Cowboy as a single. These were released a while ago, but I didn't have them, which were Crush and Heart and Diamond Dog. There's not really another Moondust shadow that's like Headliner beyond Emo Cowboy, actually. It's probably the closest one. The Emo Cowboy single is exactly the same as the Emo Cowboy in the palette, but neither of them are really that similar to Headliner. Now, Heart Thief from this Cowboy quad. Heart Thief is one of those pink to gold duochrome type shades, and the closest one I actually found was from the original Moondust shadow, and it's this one here called Spectre. These two are extremely similar. The new one, Heart Thief, has a little bit more of a yellow base. I don't know if you can kind of see that when I tilt my hand, but these are very, very close. Next, I have Crush and Hard, and I compared that to Rebel Star. As you can see, these are even super close in pan. These two are pretty close. So Crush and Hard is a little bit warmer, a little bit maybe of a peachy pink, whereas Rebel Star is definitely like a cooler silver pink, but these are extremely close in my opinion. And then we have Diamond Dog. So this is the Diamond Dog single, so I compared that to Lithium from the original Moondust palette. This also comes in a single. I don't have it as a single, I just have it in the palette. I assume they're the same. And then I also compared it with Cosmic Space Dust from the Space Rider, Moondust Space Rider palette, and Endless Party from the Space Cowboy eyeshadow palette. So this was a little hard to label, but from left to right we have Lithium, then Diamond Dog, then Cosmic Space Dust, then Endless Party. I would say Lithium and Diamond Dog are the most similar. They actually look closer in person than they do on camera right now, but Lithium definitely has more of an olive green undertone, whereas Diamond Dog is more of a kind of purpley brown. Overall, the standout for me from these new shades is Headliner, just because there's nothing really like this yet in the Moondust line. So I think Urban Decay should lean more into these pastel shades, because the last time we really saw color with the Moondust line was in the original palette. You know, other than that, we've been getting a lot of neutrals and a lot of pinks. So I'd like to see them lean more into color. You know, maybe we could do a mint green, a pastel yellow, something like that would be really fun to see. Okay, let me know what your favorite shade was, and thank you so much for watching.